Well, hey there, YouTube fellow stackers, fellow silver pours, AGNer, back with you again, and this time just narrating. Put together this video here tonight and was gonna just put music to it, kind of like my other video showing off what I made, but it ended up being just a little bit too long for that, so decided I'll go ahead and give a little background on each one and kind of describe what they look like. Here we go, bar number 1 at 28 grams. And got that pretty shiny there. You can actually see me, see my camera in the video there, in the reflection. Not really any pore lines in this one. It is, again, 28 grams, 0.999 silver. All these bars are from those, basically kind of like a replica Sunshine Mint bar. Got them through JM Bullion. And I'll give you a still picture here, front and back. And see there, actually see my camera. Not quite see me, but there's the back, bar number 1, 28 grams. And you got the second one here, number 2, 29 grams. These first couple I did lose a little bit of silver on, but that was part of the learning process. I really like how this one cooled and got those distinct pore lines and the stress cracks from shrinkage as it cooled off. Again, 29 grams, you can see here, bar number 2. Get that flip back over and a couple still shots, and you can see those lines even better. Kind of cooled there in the top and bottom at the same time, and the sides a little quicker. So, number 3 coming up. This one, if you can see it, I believe, has kind of a T-shape, 2 separate pools there, one going long ways right now, one going up and down on the left hand side. It does have a couple little divots on it from excess little borax strips that they came right off after about 15 minutes in vinegar, and polished those, and like I said, still left a little divot, but still looks pretty good, so I decided not to remelt this one. It was a little stamp mistake on the back, but I just kind of put a couple X's or crosses in it and had enough room to make the numbers and letters and everything right below it. You see that top and bottom kind of different cooling pools. This one, 30 grams, 0.999 silver there. You got bar number 4. This one again has 2 good separate pools, one at the left side, one at the right side. You can only really see the one on the right, at least in the video. Did again have little focus issues here and there, but again, I got these pretty shiny, pretty mirror finish where you're seeing me and seeing my camera there. This one was 1 ounce, bar number 4, right on the nose, 31 grams. And you'll get a little bit better view here in the still shot. Get kind of nice, distinct pore line there on the bottom. And you start getting to the bigger bars here. Got this first one, number 5, 84 grams. Really like how this one looks, kind of the wavy, almost water looking finish to it. There's 2 distinct cooling pools at each end. Kind of a bit of a chunk to it. It is, like I said, 84 grams, but it's fairly thick for what it is, for the molds I've got. Let's see here, coming up again. Get a little bit better detail in the still shot. And give it a few more seconds here. You can see the thickness to this bar here. Just, like I said, just looks nice. Almost like waves, like water getting kind of pushed around calmly. You got bar number 6 here. 2 ounces, Troy, dead on. Nice, even cooling around, and not symmetric even, but from end to end. Nice swirling pore lines there. Looks pretty good. A little bit of funk there on the one end, but it still looks pretty good. Nothing that is gonna hurt anything. It's all handcrafted, so it's gonna be a little bit unique. Again, I hope everybody enjoys everything they're seeing. I would have loved to have gotten every single one of these on video as I poured them, but I did have a few hiccups with my tablet just cutting out and losing the video that was being taken. So this one here, number 7, the last bar I poured, the bar after the mistake of leaving that extra little quarter of a round sitting there on the bench in the pliers. This one is sold. Mr. Mooney Metals here locally. You've seen some of his work on my channel before. Had him melt down some of my Silvertown bars and OPM bars into some of his own hand poured stuff. I've got a few of his bars, actually a few copper bars that he made for me. I'll get those in on another video. I do have an update coming up. But again, this one is sold. That one was right at 1 ounce. I just like the way that one cooled, nice and even again. And then back to the first batch. These were from .999 silver shot from APMEX. It is a slightly tilted hexagon. This one you may have seen in a previous video, and it looked a little duller. At first I wasn't going to polish that middle, but decided I'd try and get a mirror finish out of it and get that concave mirror that flips it over and just kind of looks weird when you're looking at it. Well, there you go. It worked out just fine. And you'll see here a little bit better in the still shot coming up just how shiny that finish is, how just like a mirror it is. Love to keep this one, but you know what? I did one, I can do another one. I know that for sure. That one too is available, as you see there. And again, 55 grams. That was hexagon number 8. Little stand-up shot there. And then you get the copper bars here. I was just messing around with that. That one there, I think it's around 75 grams, give or take. It was just kind of fun to do. I've got a bunch of copper kind of access to it, so I can mess with it here and there. Kind of melt down a few things. I've got this little round here, probably about 15 grams, give or take. I didn't even bother cleaning it up, but I've also cleaning up copper, torn up a few of my little bristly Dremel wheels, so I'm going to have to get a few more of those before I clean up any more. That one there is about 41 grams. I just kind of tried to melt it inside a crucible, one of those little 4 to 6 ounce ones. But it didn't take too much time to fill up the whole thing. This hexagon here is spoken for. It's the only one I've got stamped, actually. It's at 64 grams. I didn't number that one, but that's, I believe, the second hexagon I made, or third. The rest are gone. Actually, it's the fourth. The rest are gone. I made 3 others, and they're gone, but there's kind of an overhead. And as you can see here, thanks to everyone. Come and watch, see what I've done, see what I've created, see what I've taught myself to do. Without the help, the support, the tips here and there from the community, like I said, I probably might not even be stacking, let alone doing my own hand poured stuff, teaching myself to create something, and hopefully something I can get to others for them to enjoy. Again, if you're interested, go ahead and contact me, direct message, or to redcarpethandpouredmetals@yahoo.com. Everything here, like I said, except that number 7 for the time being, is available. I will edit the video as that changes. But for now, the AG Ender signing off. Have a good night.